Rise and shine, all eye and eyes. How are all the eyes doing out there on this lovely day? Today we are getting straight to it and we're about to make some burro banana fries. So here we go. First we're going to peel our small burro bananas. So I'm just going to take them out. These burro bananas derived from Costa Rica. You can find them in Mexico. You can find them in your local Whole Foods store, Winco, things like that. You have to really pay attention to when you go to Winco and Aldi's. They do have them. They don't just have them in the market or the Whole Foods store. So yes, this is very good for a potato substitution because potato holds a lot of starch. And you can do all of them or you can just do a small amount, but I'm making sure I do them before they ripen so they won't be that sweet and then they won't taste like the potato type of flavor. So I'm doing all of them. You can do whatever you please to do. This is just what I chose to do because I want to go ahead and cook all of them and have them throughout the week. Now that I have all the burro bananas separated, what you want to do is cut the top of it so you can peel it better because it hasn't ripened yet. So it's going to be hard to peel. As you can see, it's not just going to just peel all off. So what you want to do is just cut the stem and then peel it like so. And this is how it's going to look. Just like that. And you can also put this in your compost. This is really good for a compost pile to make your garden grow and nourished. And I will be coming with an update on our garden, a part 3. So stay tuned for that, you guys, because our garden has grown since the last time we did a part 2. So you want to just line them up because we're going to slice it as fries. Or you could dice it up as, you know, square. Anything that you please to do. But I'm going to dice it into a fry-like. Alright, now that I finished peeling my burro bananas, you can either fry it or bake them. I'm baking mine. So now we're going to slice them up into like skinny fries, or you could dice them as alternative diced potatoes. So now I'm just going to slice it down the middle like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect. They're all going to come out the same, taste the same. And you might want to do the whole batch of them because it's not going to come out as many. Like wedges, and you could do like a diced. So that's what I'm showing you guys on the different ways you could cut them. So basically you can have a small piece there, small piece there, cut them like that as diced. So I'm just showing you the various ways that you could cut them. They're all going to get seasoned the same ways. And I'm going to be showing you the seasonings. So we have hemp seeds, onion powder, cayenne, sea salt, and fresh ground pepper. Those are going to be our seasonings. And then we're going to lather it up with just 1.5 teaspoons of grapeseed oil. I'm gonna make these into wedges. I was just showing you guys how you can do it, but I want wedges. I put some grapeseed oil in this little container, And I have a brush to brush my pan with so it won't stick together. So I'm just dabbing a little bit. Alright, and you don't have to oil the Burro bananas because it's already sticky on there, so the seasoning is going to seep inside. So what you're going to do is just place your Burro bananas the way you want on there. Want them to be spreaded out, so if you need a bigger pan or if you need to come back and make a second batch, do so, because you don't want them sticking together. So, like so, and then we're going to come back and make a second batch. Alright, so you're just going to sprinkle whatever seasoning that you want. This is onion powder. I'm just going to sprinkle that on there. And it's good if you have it in a dispenser. It'll be easier, but I just have mine in this little container. Alright, and you don't want too much onion powder. Alright, and I have some cayenne that I'm putting on there. Alright, and I have some hemp seeds that I'm going to put on there. And you might want to just pinch these. And you could pinch it. You don't have to do what I just did. You can pinch them on there or have little dispensers and make it easier for you. Just putting some hemp seeds on there. Alright, now for our sea salt. So this would be really good to just put that on there just like that. See how easier that is. And the seasoning is going to absorb on the other side, so you don't have to worry about it not being on that side. It's all going to seep in there. As you can see, the seasoning's on the pan. Now for our fresh ground pepper. Alright, and this is the finished product. We're going to put it in the oven for 350. You might want to put it in there for 5 to 10 minutes, or until it's crisp, or until it's your liking. So just make sure you watch it. You know, just leave it in there for 10 minutes. Just come periodically and look at it. Alright, I'm checking them. It's been about 5 minutes. Just kind of touching a little bit, and of course it's not ready because it's still a little bit, it's not crispy yet. So just keep checking it until it gets crispy or until your liking of them. So yeah, we'll come back and check with you when they're completed. Alright you guys, so these been in here for about 15 minutes. I'm just flipping them over to add more seasoning to the other side, as well as letting the other side cook a little bit more, get a little bit crispier on the other side. As you can see, it needs to be cooked a little bit more. So just have them in there to your liking. If you don't want it that crispy, then you can take it out at this point. But I want it crispy on both sides. As you can see, I already flipped this pan over.
So I'm just going to add a little bit more seasoning on it. You can do as you please at this point. I just chose to add a little bit more cayenne. This time I'm adding some Italian seasoning. And after I put my additional seasonings on it, I'm just going to put it back in the oven and let it crisp up a little bit more, and then it'll be ready.
Alright, you guys, our Burro banana fries are ready, and I put them on 25 minutes. Actually, I put the temperature on 425 so it can have a crispier type of texture. So you might want to do that. But if you don't want them that crispy, you can leave them on 350 and just kind of eye it throughout 15 to 20 minutes. But I put mine on 25 minutes and I upped the temperature to 425 for a crispier texture. So now we're going to taste them. It has a savory taste. It tastes all of the spices that I put in there. I really taste the cayenne pepper a lot. So this is a good fry substitution. You can eat them alone for a little snack, or you can have it with a meal, whatever you choose to do. So this is how it came out. And I like mine's a little crispy, almost kind of a little burn a little bit. I like it that way. So if you don't want it to look like this, just eye it and take it out whenever you feel the need to. But this is how I like it. It's perfect. It's crispy, it's crunchy. You can add a little homemade tomato sauce or paste and dip it in there if you choose to do that, or you can eat them plain. So yes, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and catch me on my next video. Have a therapeutic living, you guys.